Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak that's actually set to release next summer on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC. And that's the fact that, as we typically have been getting just about once per week, the development updates keep coming from director Suzuki, and this time they're coming directly from Twitter, as they actually provided us with basically some brand new concept art for one of the creatures that is actually shown in the trailer reveal. Remember that just a couple of weeks ago we got to see Malsano concept art where essentially they're showcasing him in a little bit of a development phase. This is actually something they even reference in the tweet itself, where they're basically saying like these are just ideas that we're bouncing around, not necessarily final, not necessarily something that is going to be in the final build of the game. So this time around it's not necessarily any different. The tweet actually reads, "Hello everyone. Here's some concept art for a small monster that was previously shown in the first Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak trailer. Note the big fluffy tail. As this is art from the development phase, it is different from the final design." So once again, they're basically telling us that, hey, just keep in mind that, these are development ideas. They're not necessarily going to make it into the final build. Now, if you actually don't necessarily remember, in the reveal trailer, the very first creature we actually see in the Sunbreak trailer, it is this creature. Essentially, it's slothing around. It's kind of like a big cowish looking thing, white fur on top, blackish fur on the sides. And essentially this idea of like it has a big tail where it can pretty much cover its young inside it, kind of like chickens do. If you know anything about chickens, a mama chicken essentially will pretty much be able to like hide the little chicks inside her, not inside her, but like under her wings. So you pretty much just see the chicken and you don't necessarily see all the little chicks that are hiding underneath it. So it pretty much does this kind of thing, but with its tail. So essentially they are giving us a little bit more concept art for it. But interestingly enough, they don't actually name the creature here being showcased. Unlike Malzeno, which we pretty much got his name right away after he was revealed, and we got the concept art as well. Remember that this is going to be a pretty long roadmap essentially when they're giving us new information for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. The game is launching next year. This is something that they've even addressed in the Japanese tweets, where they're basically telling us like don't necessarily expect anything major. They're just going to be providing us with little developmental updates. There was a developer interview that I do want to cover within the next couple of days in one of the Japanese papers or like websites or something like that. So I'm definitely going to try to get that translated as best as possible. I just recently went over the brand new VR experience that they're doing from the Universal Studios that has something to do with Iceborne as well. So I went ahead and I translated that. So that video is already available in my channel if you haven't necessarily seen it. And there is an interview where they're speaking about Sunbreak as well. There's also a couple of information regarding what their plans for the series in the future going forward are. They're actually referencing essentially the next big Monster Hunter. They don't actually say Monster Hunter 6 or Monster Hunter World 2, but they also touch on those as well. So I'm definitely going to try to make some separate videos and talk about those in the near future. But for right now, always got this brand new concept art with this once again unnamed creature that is going to be in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So that's about all the new information that I have for you guys today. Hopefully we get more into the future. Obviously every single week director Suzuki is going to be providing us with some new information, so going forward keep expecting new things from there. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.